Hello, I'm Fenton, and I do emit, dawn, scar work, and magnets and pulse electromagnetic field. So I'm going to get you a little taste of wine. It's very, very cheap wine. And then I'll show you what, well, you can taste what a magnet can do. There you go. So have a taste of that. And the reason I've done it cheapy because you can taste the difference. Right? So, magnets, what they can do to you. Basically, when you put a magnet on your body, it starts taking the blood and the oxygen and starts healing cells. So when you've got the cell, you've got a plus and minus. So when you got it on a laptop, your cells start stacking and they start sticking together. So imagine pipes in your kitchen, you've got that sodium running through, you've got a line. Well, your arteries are just exactly the same, so everything sticks to them. What magnet starts doing over 17 days, it starts breaking it all down. So you're getting rid of any crap what's in there, so it is good for you. The other thing with the magnet as well is it can, if you've got pain or discomfort anywhere on your body, it sends the blood to start healing it. And it'll carry on healing and healing until it's better, and then it'll go off and do something else. So you can put magnet anywhere. Now, you've got different sizes and you've got different strengths. There is people out there what do rip you off, and there is people what will charge you absolutely loads of money saying, oh, it's £50 for this. Nah, you just have a look through and find out which is best. Now, the best one to get if you're doing on your body, like women, period pains or anything like that, get a 3,000 gauss. And that's all you need, and you can put that anywhere, and you can, nobody knows. Have you ever seen them Fenton magnets? Not seen. Well, they do a Fenton one, and they charge £50 for them, and you can get, I pay about 26 quid for the ones that I get. You can have them, put them on your body, that starts changing. The only thing is you take it off when you're eating, and the reason I say this is because I've done it myself. I put it on, had my tea, completely forgot to take it off, gets them off. Oh yeah, right, next minute I'm like, oh, I need a toilet. Thought I could go to the toilet, I was sat there for an hour. But I felt great afterwards, I'm like, oh right, brilliant, you know, if I clear out, and I thought, lesson learned, don't wear it, I thought, you know, so do take it off. It is good if you're on a diet or anything like that, you can have it, and water as well. Now, the coaster I've got is a north and a south. The north, that's for the wine, and what it does, it takes all the acid out of it, and you leave it on there for 30 minutes and it takes the acid. That's why I give you, they're both the same one. So what you're going to find, you can taste the difference on it. I'm not a wine drinker, but I have tested it on a lot of other people, and they've gone, nah. And I'm like, you see me open it, you know, I'm not lying or anything, but that's what a magnet water coaster can do. So on the north side, that can, you can cleanse your face with it and if you drink it, that's for calming. The south side is for stimulation, energy. Now, if you have that, make sure you drink it on a weekend because it clears you out. It's like a bit of a detox as well. Now, if you want ripen fruit, put it on the south side. You can give that to your animals as well. You know, pets, I'm doing that one next week. I'm filming that to see what animals, because apparently they can smell it, the ions in the water, and that's what it does. Then you've got, if you want balance and harmony, you'll do half and half and just mix them together and just drink them. And now it took me 3 months to taste the difference on it. I couldn't taste it at first, I'm thinking I can't taste nothing. After 3 months I started tasting the difference. And to me it did have little slight metal. What I thought it was a bit metally, this one, but I'm not bothered, it's alright. I'm still alive. Right, the pulse electromagnetic field, that's the pad. And that's why I call it like a human battery charger. Because you can lie on that. There is ones where you can get in it, you can put it onto your body, but I thought, well, hang on a minute, I might as well just do the whole body. So you lie on that and it just starts breaking all the blood down, and there is like a frequency chart. And that is every illness you can think of, that's what it deals with. So you've got ulceritis, you've got arthritis, you name it. I'm researching at the moment what it does for cancer. And there's a lot to go into that one, and that's, I'm going to break all down the medical terms on that to find out exactly what it does. And the only one I did find was, it was done on mice. You can find it. And they did on new mice, and they had them on there for, how long was it now, Ron? Yeah, they did it for 4 weeks, sorry, and they had it at 1 hertz. And they had them on for 60 minutes, 180 minutes, and it was done for 4 weeks. After that, they found they had a result of 30% and 70% reduction on breast cancer cells. What they put into these poor mice, I know it's not nice, but that's what these can do and the energy it can do. Our bodies range from 0 to 30 hertz. That's what we have in here now. So you start blocking everything, that's where you're stopping blood, your chakras from going, your energy flowing, the meridians flowing. So it does help with a lot of stuff. Some people go on and they're like, yeah, it does with sleep, it helps with that. I've gone on it late at night for it, whacked it up to 99 hertz, and I've just been buzzing. I'm thinking, I can't go to sleep now. I've got to be up at 4:30 in the morning. So, I've tested it, I've tried it all and everything like that. So it is, it's different, it's interesting. And the other things on it is, these have been out, magnets, since 200 BC. That's how long they've been out, and it's like nobody uses it, and I'm like, why is no one using magnets and pulse electromagnetic fields if it can do so much on your bodies? Why are hospitals, hospitals do because it's the MRI scans who do use it, but it's on a bigger scale. But I'm thinking, why are people not having it in their bodies? And I thought, well, the only way I can do it is by telling people about it, of what it can do, and how it can help you with your health and everything. So you've got that, and you've also got, Tesla. He started it. Cleopatra wore one on front of her head. She had one because of beauty. She wore a magnet. So he does. So it's like collagen really. So you can wear it all the time. So it does work out cheaper than you keep paying out for, collagen and things like that. It's there. And you think, well, I'm getting a double whammy here. I'm getting the health out of it. It's keeping my cells clear. And because of all the EMFs you've got around you, your TVs, your washers, your microwaves. And you need to balance that out to have that health, and it does make a massive difference. And I've felt it, and I have treated quite a lot of people, and they're like, wow. And sometimes, instead of can come to me, I just say, go buy one. Buy one, you've got it for life, you use it, get on it, and just like, I read a book on it, I fall asleep on it, and it's all the time I'm on it. And it's like, I'm thinking, oh my God, I had sciatica, I've tried everything to get rid of it, finally. And then I had groin strain talking 2-3 years before that can mend. Jumped on that, whacked it up, and I did get pain off it, and I thought, worked through it, and 2 sessions, I had pain, got back up, fine. I feel more flexible now with that. I'm thinking, if their sciatica's totally gone, and normally you get sciatica, it's just reoccurring all the time and coming back all the time, but with that now, nothing. And I just say to people, get on it, go and buy one, get on it, and recharge your battery. It just makes a big difference. And the thing is, you can use it on your family and friends as well. It's not just for you, and it's like now, they've come down now to £500, and that's it, you've got it for life. It's there, you just look after it. And I've also gone into doing pets, small animals. They're getting a double whammy of it now, and they love it. It's like, but that gets done in their own home, because obviously they've got to smell it, and they think, right, yeah, okay, then you put it on, and they just lie there. Even when that's on and I go to people's houses, all the animals just lie next to it, thinking, oh, I'm getting it, because it does go in a big field, it's there, it's energising all the time. So it is spot on. I love it. Absolutely love it. Right. Have you drank your wine? Right, I'm going to just get it. Cool on now. If you've got any water, just rinse your mouth out if you are. If not, I can get you drink water. So are you coming up here? You're getting drunk as well, aren't you?
Anytime free wine.
Yeah, that's it, double whammy. Because it is cheap and it's a bit nasty. What's that taste like? Here you go. It's drunk as well, I get there.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Can you taste the difference?
Yeah.
Now that's doing that on wine. Imagine what a magnet does to your body. That's just taking all the acid out. It just, and that's just a cheap bottle of wine, £2.99 from Tesco. Put it on a magnet coat. I'm waiting for the coasters to come through because they're all down stuck at port, no drivers. But that's what, and that's the only way I can do an example of what magnets can do to your body just by taking the acid out. So even if you get heartburn or anything, that a magnet goes on, double whammy, and you can also put them around your ear. So if you get any addictions, smoking, you just put a little seed in the right hand side, leave it on for 3 hours, and that starts taking any addictions. If you want to stop smoking, you want to go on a diet, you want to stop drinking, oh no, I'm not doing that. So it does do a lot. So any time, and like you said, you have magnets as well brought to you. And that lady, how mad is that? She's doing magnets. Yeah. Oh, is that nicer?
Yeah.
It's a lot nicer. What do you reckon, guys? Big difference, yeah. And that's just a cheap bottle. So imagine if you got a more expensive one, what it does. And that's so any time you go on and you want a magnet, have a good research through it, check it out. Don't go paying loads and loads of money for it because it's not worth it. And just check out what they call the ghosts. There is King of Kings, and that's a tiger one on my necklace. And it's a tiny, tiny little one. They are powerful, and they're only small, and they're called Neos. And you look for them, and then but always check out what people say about it. Check the seller out and everything before you go and part with any of your money. If not, get in contact with me, and I'll sort you one out, whichever you need. Even if you get bracelets, if you put it on your right arm, it's going to speed a lot of stuff up. So if you're on medication or you have to take medication, just be wary. Put it on the south side, on the left side, because it calms everything down. Because people have put it on the right hand wrist and they've gone, oh my God, I feel ill with it, it don't work. It's because they don't tell you on there to which side to wear it. So right is for speeding anything up. So if you do want to heal anything, put it on that side. South side calms it. If you've got a broken foot, anything broken, magnet starts healing it very, very quickly. Because it's getting the blood and oxygen flowing into that area. And that's even when you're on that mat, you can lay on it and you'll be thinking, well, my back's getting warm. That's where it just generates the heat. It's amazing really how it just all flows all around, and even it goes out by your foot. So it's like you can't put your credit cards or your phone near it because it'll just send it anyway. It'll just wipe it straight out. So any magnets, just make sure you don't put them in your purse or anywhere near your phone and that lot. Yeah, just keep it away from your credit card because it does thing you out. So just why are you going to bring you that? No. See what I mean? It's when people say it's a magnet, there's a lot more to do with it as well. So just keep it somewhere else. Is it a liquor wash?
Yeah, it's tiny.
Oh, they just fill it on it. That's not a magnet.
Is it?
No.
Oh.
Oh, it is. There. You've only got the south side. Yeah. It's the south side one. Keep it on your left hand side.
Right.
Yeah, right. No, left.
I do know. Right.
Yeah. Right, and that's it. Thank you. I know you enjoyed your wine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is that all right?
So what are you doing downstairs?
I am doing Emmett, which is on your acupuncture points,
Alright.
or I do the Dawn method, which is working right down your spine. And I also do scar work. Today is £25. And any scars you've got on your body, I work on them as well.
How long does it take?
As long as it needs doing, really. Because it's like you can either book in and have it. If I do the spine, I can only work at the top and the bottom at the moment, because if I do the whole of the spine, obviously I'm not going to get undressed downstairs. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's only the top and bottom while I'm doing events. But if you have your whole spine done, your joints done, then I work down it, and that can take between an hour and a half to work down it, so I don't rush that.
What did you say? The acupuncture points or acupressure?
On Emmett, it's acupuncture points, but it's using my fingers and not needles. So, and it's still, we call that acupuncture on speed.
Okay.
So you just basically put on and that can have move any muscle.
What's Emmett stand for?
Emmett, it's called Ross Emmett, and that's where it's named after him. He's from Australia, he's 70 odd now, he's been going years and years. And he also teaches how to do MTech, which is 11 moves, which you can do on yourself, do on your friends and family, and it just gives you a CPD at the end of it. And you can use them on yourself and do for others, so it'll be travel sickness, just a couple of moves on it, and you can do that through the clothes, through anything, movement of the head, moving it left and right, pegs if they're tight, brilliant for gyms, and of course you can do them on animals as well. Or what you can do on a human, you can do on small pets, on horses. That's another one what I'm going into, horses. Yeah, but yeah, it's brilliant. And even if you people, I've just shown a lady when she was having an anxiety attack, and I just went, come here, and I just went like that, showing her how to do it. She was like, oh my God, what have you done to me? And I said, it's just calmed you down, and that's what she did. It just basically opens the diaphragm, opens everything up, and it just allows to breathe. Even if you've got hay fever, these points you can do, show you where to put all them, all your pressure points around there. The body is just absolutely full of pressure points. And I'm teaching myself trigger points as well, because that goes into it. Because we had a gentleman come, and the dog was bouncing around everywhere, and we're working on the dog, we're thinking, why is this dog not calming down? So we ended up, we had to work on as soon as we started working on the bloke, the dog just went to sleep. It was him, what was causing the dog a lot of anxiety.
Really?
Yeah, it was through him. And so what you'll find, if you've got a sore shoulder or a sore leg, a dog will start limping. It takes on your energy. That is how sensitive animals are. You know, any animal you get, they just know, they know when you're ill, and you've probably experienced that, haven't you? If you're poorly, they won't leave your side.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how they pick up. Animals are so sensitive to energy, you know, they really have it.
If you're going for surgery with a magnet, what do you need to do? Does it help healing?
Yeah, but leave it after the bleeding. Don't put it on while it's bleeding. Because what will happen, you're making the blood flow faster, so it won't heal. So you leave it. I normally advise 12 weeks, and then put it back on, because then you're guaranteed it's going to, you know, it'll start healing up. And I've done it because I had a dog bite me, and I put one on, I left it. But I did it myself. I did my own scar work on me, and then I put it back. Because I knew my body sort of thing, but I don't advise, you know, other people to do that. I just did it, and look, can't even see the scar work. Hang on, which hand was it? Is that hand? There.
Oh, yeah.
Because it got a grip in my hand, and as I pulled, I ripped so all the bits was hanging out of it, and I just did it, and all the pus come out and all that, so, and I just healed it.
Yeah.
And then just put the magnet, but what I did, I put the magnet on my arm, so it still got the blood. So within a couple of weeks it was done.
Well, thank you.
So, okay then.
Thank you.